I always tell people that losing is not the end, losing is a lesson. Tonight I learned a very hard lesson.
I knew that was going to happen to him. Walking forward with the hands down on the opening bell, you're going to get walloped.
People saying that he reminds us of you and all that stuff.
No way, does he? He has the same tattoos, he says the same stuff.
Right in front of you, son. Shit!
Right in front of you. Do something about it.
He does the same fucking movements.
Have the undisputed UFC.
He was going to scream on the thing. I wish him well. He's all right. I like him.
Ilia Topuria has finally spoken up after that brutal defeat to Justin Gaethje on the UFC's history-making White House card. And while nobody really expected the former champion to walk away happy, the part that caught almost everyone off guard was the sheer amount of damage he carried home from one of the roughest nights he has ever experienced inside the cage. The moment those first images and early reports began circulating in the hours that followed, it was clear almost immediately that this was no ordinary trip to the recovery room. The heavy swelling spread across his features, the wreckage around his eye socket, and the chatter suggesting he might be dealing with facial fractures bad enough to send him under the knife. Every bit of it shot straight to the top of the conversation throughout the entire MMA landscape, and plenty of fans who have followed him for years all echoed one identical thought. Never in their lives had they watched Topuria leave a contest looking anywhere near this wrecked.
I'll do this one. We'll start at the top. Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria. I don't know shit about fighting. I said every single prediction. Later in the week, I'm like, damn.
20%. You give him 20%.
Yeah, no. There was a little bit, but in my mind, I'm like, dude, Ilia is so fucking confident and so sharp and so skilled, and Gaethje's too wild. Ilia's gonna knock him out. I was like set. My mind was so set on that. He just fucking broke Ilia's face. He broke his mental. And that was like, Ilia's at the hospital 100%, probably for the next little while. That was one of the most crazy, inspiring performances I've ever seen.
Did it show on the broadcast Ilia like fainting when they were leaving or not?
Yeah, he was like resting on his brother's arms on the way out, like nearly collapsing into him quite badly. Dude, he's got a broken orbital, broken cheekbone.
Is that confirmed?
I'm confirming it. I don't even know.
You're a doctor.
Based on the fights I've seen and the results that we've had back.
And your medical degree.
Yes, I'm actually Dr. Guru here, ready to diagnose Ilia Topuria.
Now here is the part that makes the whole situation so gripping. The fight itself did not open up looking anything like a catastrophe for Topuria. Truth be told, there were early stretches where he looked absolutely dialed in, legitimately threatening, every inch the fighter everyone assumed would stroll off that White House lawn, with yet another enormous victory stamped on his record. He was connecting at a serious rate, and at one moment he had Gaethje in deep, deep water. But the issue? Justin Gaethje gradually and surgically dragged the contest into precisely the type of war he has spent his whole career mastering, that grinding, smothering tempo that simply refuses to ease off. The kind of relentless weight that forces even the most elite competitors on earth to splinter and start slipping up. And as the rounds piled up, you could practically sense the tide quietly turning. Every trade began costing something. Every flash of success Topuria managed was answered instantly with brutal fire coming straight back his way.
Shots that Justin was landing, and maybe even more impressive, what he endured.
Yeah.
Those rips to the body, those left hooks to the body were so nasty. He got hurt so bad. He almost got finished. Yeah. It looked like he was going to get triangled. It looked like he was going to get arm barred. It was over and over again. He was dominated on the ground. It looked bad. And for him to come back from that, it makes it all the more sweet. And for him to do this at the White House, there was something about him shadow boxing with the American flag wrapped around him when he was warming up.
And it was not long before the punishment carved into Topuria's face grew flat out impossible to overlook. But here is what made Gaethje's showing so truly remarkable. It was not simply the fact that he came out on top. It was the manner in which he did it. He methodically broke down one of the single most dangerous men on the entire planet through a long, draining battle of attrition, rather than leaning on one fortunate, dramatic swing to rescue him. That is the exact reason countless fighters, analysts, and commentators have been heaping praise on Gaethje ever since that evening. They did not witness a fluke. They did not witness a lucky shot. They witnessed a seasoned veteran handing out an absolute clinic in pressure, in ring savvy, and in raw grit against a younger star who had marched in riding a tidal wave of momentum. But for Topuria, the discussion has already drifted away from the loss itself towards something far larger, the way he decides to bounce back from it. Because if you scan the long history of combat sports, Some of the most iconic names the game has ever created suffered defeats that seemed utterly crushing in the moment, only for those very nights to become the defining pivots of their entire journeys.
You know, fight of the year, fight of the whatever, it's one of the greatest fights you'll ever see. It was incredible. And especially when you got a guy, I don't know where it ended up, but 6, 7, 8-1 underdog, and then comes in and does what he did tonight. And then Ilia, I mean, the body shots that Ilia hit Gaethje with in that round, and then Gaethje gets through it. Gaethje's about to get into, you know, an arm bar. He almost got into a triangle. I mean, just you saw everything in that fight.
Wow, that guy's crazy. Man, look at that dude. Justin Gaethje, the biggest underdog on the card. Ilia Topuria, the new sensation, the new superstar of the sport, just got pieced up, demolished, and stopped by the doctor at the end of round 4. Justin Gaethje, the highlight, gets it done at the White House, does the backflip off the octagon. Oh my God.
And that is the whole reason so many people are not really zeroing in on the defeat at the moment. They are fixated on whatever comes after. Because one bad evening does not magically wipe out everything Topuria built long before he ever set foot in that cage. If anything, the wave of reaction moving through the MMA community has revealed just how much regard people still hold for him. Even the supporters cheering Gaethje's triumph were fast to mention that Topuria never quit hunting for solutions, that he kept marching forward and swinging back even as he soaked up savage punishment. And that breed of toughness is a massive reason so many remain utterly convinced he will fight his way back into the sport's marquee matchups. Right now, though, the clear first order of business is healing. Coming off a bout that reportedly left him with major facial trauma, with reports pointing to broken bones surrounding the eye severe enough to demand surgery and a comeback that might not arrive until somewhere in 2027, there is now a mountain of curiosity building around just how long he could be sidelined, and what his path back to competition will genuinely look like.
Oh my God, he's gonna quit. Oh my God, Ilia Topuria, you little bitch. Don't you dare quit like this. I couldn't see, and I carried on fucking fighting because I'm not a little bitch. Ilia looks fucked. Oh my God, you're gonna quit. Oh my God, you quit, you little bitch. Justin Gaethje, man, the ultimate spoiler. I said he was gonna win, didn't I? Oh my God, you quit like a little bitch. My face was worse than yours.
I don't want to wake up Harley, but holy shit. Oh, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt yourself. Okay, I was so scared. I was like, okay, I know he's so tired for him to do a flip.
Hell yeah.
Wow. And you know what I mean? People was in my comments saying, oh, you riding Gaethje because he's your homie. Shut the fuck up. I'll ride him because he got heavy hands and he got a strong ass jaw. Oh my God. I'm emotionally drained. Fuck yeah, Gaethje.
First round knockout. Oh! Oi! Oh! Don't call the doctor. It's over. Oh, his shit's... He broke it. Broke. The person's like, I'm not going down yet. Yeah, he's been hurt. He can't see it all. This is it. This is it. They're gonna call it. They're calling it. Yep, knew it. Congrats to Justin Gaethje, man. Congrats to Justin Gaethje. Retire. Don't even come back.
He just walked straight forward. Ilia walked him down, didn't do no feints, just straight walked at him. And he hit a lot of jabs right in the beginning. If people watch that first round, that first minute, you're gonna see a lot of mistakes that Ilia just made. He just like walked right through him. I don't think he respected him too much, you know. He just came right at him and he paid the price. This is the type of fight that you need a big break. You need to relax for a little bit, let your mind, let your body heal, let your bones, you know. Obviously, I think he got his eye orbital broken, maybe both of them. I'm hoping for a speedy recovery for my boy, but that was crazy to see that his corner literally had to throw in the towel for him. That's how bad it got, you know, and it sucks when you can't see like that, but it shows the dog that Ilia is. Never gave up. When they gave him the chance, are you sure you want to keep going? He said, hell yeah.
This might be 2-2. Ilia Topuria's on the comeback.
Last round, 2-2, I'd say. First 2 to Topuria, next 2 to Gaethje.
They've hardly mentioned his face being beaten to it. Look at that.
Oh, they're stopping it.
There you go.
Oh, they stopped it. Wow.
Oh, there we go.
The big backflip's coming. He might be too tired for that. No, he's done it.
He's done it. Oh.
Oh, he's done it. Watch your neck.
Hey, Justin Gaethje. Well in, lad. Undisputed champion, you deserve it after your career. But now I want that rematch. I am going to finish BSD and I want that rematch with Justin Gaethje for the undisputed title. I told you, didn't I? It was fate. Justin Gaethje, man, hats off to you. You deserve it for the fucking heavy career you've had. You absolutely deserve it, lad. Everyone gave me shit for getting beat by him. What now? What now, lad? Thought he was finished. Thought he was 38. Thought he was over the hill. And then he just beat you. Greatest fighter of all time, Ilia Topuria. You fucking gang of gobshite. I went 5 with him. I took every fucking shot that he threw at me and kept walking forward. This little bitch has just quit after 4 rounds. That's what this little bitch has just done. Look at him, sat on his stool. I kept fucking walking forward at Gaethje for 5 rounds and didn't have an ounce of quit in me because I'm a proper fighter.
For that experience, and this is just completely next level.
This was that times 100. This is the greatest night in the history of combat sports. Greatest night in the history of MMA by far.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's ever going to top this until something does.
I don't think anything is ever going to top this, man. This was...
And when we think about Ilia Topuria, who was ubiquitously regarded with Islam Makhachev as 1 or 1A in terms of the pound-for-pound kings, going to be fascinating to watch this mixed martial arts athlete rebuild because that was a destructive loss for him and his legacy.
Yeah, and who knows what kind of damage he took because we could be looking at broken orbital bones.
Orbital looks, the way he swole up.
Yeah.
I'm no doctor. Right. I know we like to play doctor at times. We sometimes be saying diagnosis, but his eye, the way it was so black and blue and closed.
Some fans are already busy floating future matchups and dream bookings, while plenty of others insist he should soak up every bit of time he needs before he even entertains the idea of another camp. But regardless, one thing feels reasonably locked in. The UFC White House card may well be remembered forever as the night Justin Gaethje rattled the entire MMA world. Yet the tale of Ilia Topuria is nowhere near its final page. In many respects, this stands as the very first taste of genuine hardship across his whole career. And combat sports has this strange habit of exposing who someone really is the second things stop unfolding according to plan. That is exactly why so many fans are clinging to his first words once surgery is behind him, waiting on his first real public response to the fight, because they are not merely chasing an injury update. They are searching for the signals of how he intends to answer, how he intends to rebuild, and whether this stumble turns into the start of a slide or the opening chapter of an even greater comeback saga. And going by everything we have seen from Ilia Topuria up to this point, most people are not about to bet against him finding his way back.